Welcome to Emmylou One-on-One, an interview conversation, sharing stories, telling experiences one life at a time so you can be inspired and motivated to keep growing in life and to make your dreams happen. Recall that the last 2 weeks I told you that we are having a Christmas special, and this week's episode is the third and the fourth segment of that Christmas special. And we will still be in the kitchen of Marissa Gutierrez. Again, we are focusing in on generosity, love, and service by preparing food for your family, friends, and guests. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. Yes, we are still in Marissa's kitchen. 2 weeks ago, we talked about preparing gifts for your friends and then preparing a meal or several meals for your small family. This time, we're doing it big. And since that this is a two-part, last week we talked about cocktails and drinks and everything that goes with it. This time, we will be talking about big family. Given that we're Filipinos and usually we Filipinos have big families because we have extended families, we will prepare for that. Riz, thank you for welcoming us in your kitchen again.
Of course. But Emmylou, we can't make a lot of dishes today. I'm only going to be showing how to make the turkey.
Right.
Given that we're Filipinos, we always have lechon and we always order it, right? And we don't really have much time. But the turkey, yes. You can't make turkey for just a small family because you'll have lots of leftovers. Although it has never stopped me. I have a small family.
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to make turkey with all the trimmings.
Okay.
So I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees and I have here about 4 kilos of turkey. For every kilo, will take about 20 minutes in the oven. And here is my carrots, celery, and onions, and lemon, butter, and dried thyme because I couldn't find fresh, salt, and pepper. So let me marinate my turkey and put it in the oven while I make the stuffing, gravy, and the mashed potato.
Okay. Now, before you actually marinate that, did the turkey go through something like,
of course,
curing?
No. What I did was I defrosted the turkey in my refrigerator for about 2 days.
Okay.
And then
that's that long. 2 days.
Yeah, because slowly. It's from the freezer.
Okay.
So I didn't defrost it outside. It was in the refrigerator. And then I brined it last night.
Okay.
So you're supposed to brine it for about at least 8 hours.
Okay.
So I did about, for every liter of water, is 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of salt, and then whatever herb you want to put. So we did a little of sage, we did a little thyme, and I have a lot of lemon, so I use some lemon rind. Some people put cinnamon, it really depends on what you want to put. Some people put cinnamon and apple and brown sugar. It really depends. So that's what I did. And after I soaked it, so I made the brining solution. So it's in hot water. And you don't put your turkey in the hot water. So you put about 2 liters of hot water, and then the salt and the salt, the sugar, the pepper, and the herbs. And then after that, after everything dissolves, you put a lot of ice.
Okay.
And then when it's ice cold, that's when you put your turkey inside.
Okay.
And then you put it back in the fridge.
Leave it for 8 hours.
8 hours at the very least.
Okay. At the very least.
Yes. And then when you take it out, we took it out, we washed it, and we patted it dry.
Yes.
Now it's ready for us to marinate it. So go easy on the salt because this has already been brined.
All right.
Okay? So I have some...
Unless you want it really salty.
Which I don't think we want it that salty. Because our stuffing is bacon and bread. So bacon's kind of salty. Anyways, again. So I'm gonna put some lemon.
Okay, so that's fresh lemon.
Yeah, freshly squeezed lemon.
That's 4 kilos, right?
Yes.
How many liters of water did you use?
For this one?
Yes.
About, I used 2 liters of water because I put a lot of ice.
Okay.
But you're supposed to really, you can even use about 3 liters also. You're supposed to just, the trick is you're covering your turkey.
Yes.
You cover everything.
So it has to be really high.
Yes.
Higher than the turkey height.
Yes. Butter.
And that is?
Butter.
Butter. So
some people don't do this. I want to melt the butter and massage it inside. I just want my turkey really juicy.
Okay. So that makes it juicy. This is a good alternative. Like for some people who wouldn't really want to really eat lechon Or, this is a good alternative.
Some people don't like turkey. I think it's because they don't know how to do it properly, But every time somebody says, I don't like turkey, I always get challenged. I said, you have to try my turkey.
Yeah.
Because
but why do you think?
Because it's dry. They don't brine it.
Okay.
That's the technique. You just brine it.
So that's why it's dry. And that is dried
thyme.
Thyme.
I'm just gonna massage it with
Okay,
thyme.
so you don't follow any exact measurement.
That's about 2 tablespoons, but you don't really measure herbs. Wait lang.
So it's also a good practice to massage.
That's what I do. Okay, I just massage it. I've been making turkey since I was a teenager.
And you really like cooking, Riz, so that's
yes, as part of my R&R. Actually, I love cooking with my brother Luigi.
And it's very obvious that he is your favorite brother.
We said that the last time.
Yes.
Just because we have a lot of in common. And
or you spend time more. Maybe.
Yeah! He knows a lot of my secrets. And then, I'm gonna put salt.
And then salt. So again, you're using what kind of salt is that?
Himalayan salt.
Because it's pink.
Yeah, I just have a lot now.
But it really makes a difference, a flavor.
It's not as salty. It's good quality salt.
So it can be good for people who actually have low sodium diet.
Okay.
Probably.
And then I'm gonna wash my hands because I need to put the pepper. I didn't grind it before.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put some pepper.
Okay.
I like it peppery, so I'm gonna put.
I believe I asked this the last time we did the last episode.
Yes.
But I'd like to ask this again. For those who may have missed that episode, is there a difference between grinding a fresh pepper and against
Of course, because it's fresh. It's it's as you can
tastier.
see, it smells better.
Yes.
Definitely, I would recommend to really buy a pepper mill. I hope you own one, Ems, or I'll give you one for Christmas.
I don't cook. That's why I'm learning from you.
Okay, I'm gonna put my vegetables.
Okay. So
Here.
you don't put it inside the turkey?
No, I don't need to because it will make the cooking longer.
Okay.
So this is gonna be the drippings from the turkey will be part of our gravy later.
Yes.
Okay? So just gonna put the turkey side up. Now we can actually. I'm supposed to be tying this, but I just arrived yesterday and I just realized now that I forgot. But it's okay. It won't really matter. And everything should be placed here. Okay. And then we're ready to put it in the oven. Let me just wash my hands one more time.
Yes.
All right.
And we're back. Turkey is in the oven, and now we're making
the mashed potato.
All right.
While waiting for our turkey. So first things first, I'm just gonna heat about 1 cup of cream. You may use milk, by the way. And then half a cup of butter. Half a cup is half of a bar, a big bar. So you don't really need to measure it.
So why do you use cream instead of milk, Riz?
I don't like my, you can use milk if you want to, or you could use half and half. But I just like my mashed potato really rich.
Okay.
I don't like it watery.
So that depends on the preference or the taste preferences of those who are watching. If you want them, if they want their
yes, and then I'm gonna
actually.
Yeah, if you want it a little bit less fattening, then by all means use
milk.
Yeah, milk. And then I'm gonna put some nutmeg. I have fresh nutmeg, so we're just gonna grate it.
But they say that good food usually, like food that tastes better is not that healthy. Kaya cream is better.
For me, cream is definitely better. I'm gonna grate a little bit of nutmeg. You don't want it too strong. I'm just making a classic mashed potato.
Okay. Let me just reach for this nutmeg. And this big of a nutmeg, do you like grate everything?
No, just a little, look. Just a little. Because you don't want it overpowering. Smell it.
Yes. Right. It's so...
And then we'll put our pepper inside. You may use white pepper, by the way, to make the mashed potato look better. Because you don't want black specks in it. Some people don't like that. But I actually love black pepper. So for me, I like it with black pepper. But my brother likes it with white pepper. And then, you don't want to overheat anything. You just want it really warm. Okay. Because you don't want your cream also to break. And then after that, I have here my potato that's already been mashed. Okay. And when you cook potato for mashed potato, some people peel it and cut it into cubes. I don't like doing that. So what do you do? I like to scrub it and then put it first put water with salt. Make the water with salt boil. And then after that, when the water boils, then put my potatoes and cook for about 15 minutes or until it's soft. Just poke it with a fork.
And that's it.
And that's it. And then make it cool, take out the skin, or if you want to use the skin, do it, and then mash it. If you don't want to mash it by hand, use a mixer. Yes. Like what I'm going to do later. So, see, everything is already...
Yeah, it smells good already.
Yeah. So
Cream
you just...
always smells good.
Yeah, you just pour this here. Yep, that's it. So, some people actually use cold butter. I don't get that.
What's the difference between that and the...
I just don't like that. That's kind of weird. I don't want to eat cold mashed potato. For me, I want it mixed with my cream and everything. See? It's all here. Okay. And what we do is we just mash it. Now, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Okay. Okay. Emmylou, it's kind of far.
Yes, but our camera is near, so...
Yes, so we're all good. So you can use this, you can use your hand if you don't have this, but if you want a shortcut like me, you just go like that. Now that the hard part's done, I can use this now. Because I just didn't want to mix it by hand because it takes too long. Now later, we're done na. Now later, I'm gonna make you try this as soon as I assemble it beside the turkey. Okay?
All right. Well, excited to eat when we come back. And we're back again. We are still in the kitchen of Marissa Gutierrez, and we are cooking for a big family. Of course, we're specializing on turkey. Yeah. So the turkey is in the oven. Yes. We have just finished making. You have just, not me.
The mashed potato.
And now we're making the stuffing.
Yeah. Okay. Because we're gonna put it in my other oven. Okay. For about 30 minutes. Some people put the stuffing inside the bird. Yes. I don't like doing that.
Together.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
Yeah, because I see that in cooking shows.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like doing that because it makes the cooking time of the bird longer. Okay.
So that's milk?
Yeah.
You're pouring the...
Milk in my stale bread. So, there's really... Okay, for about one loaf of, let's say, Olsen.
Like one big loaf?
Yeah.
Mini loaf.
1 cup of milk, or just till it's kind of wet, like that. Oh.
Okay.
So, and use stale bread, leftover bread, whatever. And you don't even need to use white bread, whatever bread you have.
Okay. Why does it have to be stale? Can I not use like
fresh? No, because you want the bread not to be mushy. You want it to be a little bit hard and dry. You want it dry because you don't want it. You want to make stuffing. You don't want to make goo. Okay. Okay, after I've mixed this, notice I have a lot of onions. This is about 2 cups. I like my onions, I like my stuffing with a lot of onions and a lot of bacon. So this is 500 grams of bacon. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna cook the bacon. Because we're gonna cook the onion in bacon fat.
Okay, so no oil in there?
No oil.
It's just the bacon?
No oil, just the bacon.
Alright. By the time this Christmas special is over, I'll be able to know how to cook. Just know. Not cook. Okay.
So we're just gonna wait for the fat to come out, the oil, and then I'm gonna put it here and then caramelize my onions and then put everything all together and put it in the oven. Now that the oil of the bacon's out, I'm just gonna put it back here and cook.
Okay. So we have to put back the we're just getting the oil.
Yeah, we're just taking the oil and then we're gonna caramelize the onions here.
Okay. So that's how many onions did we have for that?
Oh my gosh, this is like 2 cups. I use 3 big onions. Because it's really nice. It's gonna make our stuffing sweet.
Okay.
So we're just gonna have to be a little bit patient.
Yeah.
Emmylou, because this will take long.
Patience is a virtue, they say.
About 10 minutes.
If you want to eat good food, patience is part of that.
All right.
You can't rush good food, they say.
Yes.
Alright, we are here in Marissa Gutierrez's kitchen, but of course, this time our episode will be something different because we will be talking to her favorite brother, Luigi. Which, welcome to the program. And thank you for being here. Now, what are we doing? Anong himuon ta subong?
First thing we're going to be making 3 cocktails. So the first thing I will be demonstrating is a birthday cake shot.
Okay, birthday cake shot.
So it's made with hazelnut liqueur.
All right.
An example of that would be Frangelico. You can find it in any liquor store.
Okay.
And vodka. And this is confectioner sugar or powdered sugar.
Okay.
Normally used when you make desserts.
Yes, that's what I see sa mga crinkles.
Yeah.
Ang white. Okay.
And then lemon wedges.
All right, sige.
Okay. So
Birthday cake shot. People, this is celebration, but don't get drunk, okay?
Yeah, well, it tastes like... anyway, I'll make you try.
Sige.
I'll make one for myself and I'll make you one as well.
All right.
We can
Well, that's going to be a challenge because
time.
I do not have an with the alcohol. Sige.
Well, it's not that strong.
Yeah.
So I think you can manage.
I hope that's water. That's actually water.
No, this is actually vodka.
That's your vodka.
So it's half and half in a shot glass, okay?
All right.
So that's half.
Well, that's a lot.
No. That's only half a
Okay.
shot. Half a shot of vodka. Okay.
So this is like for, when you go to parties and when you're hosting cocktail parties and all that. And remember that it's a party. It's not a drinking session that you get drunk. And then, that's flavored liquor.
Yeah, hazelnut.
Okay.
In combination with the vodka. So you just top it off.
Okay.
Full like that. Okay. Okay, I'll demonstrate what you do first. No, it's not strong, promise. It's sweet actually. So what you do is you take a shot first.
Okay.
You want to do it together or I'll do it first? What? You want me to demonstrate it first?
Okay.
I think we can do it together here.
All right. And then what do I do? This is such a challenge for me. I've never, I'm not an alcohol.
Okay, take a lemon wedge here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and okay, I'll get one too.
Do I have to have like lots of lemon?
No, that's fine. And then you take the shot.
Okay.
And then you dip.
Do I
the whole thing?
The whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. And then you put a lot of sugar on your lemon wedge, and then you bite into it.
After.
You take the juice and then you eat the powdered sugar.
Okay. After I shot the whole thing. Okay, this is such a challenge. All right.
Okay, one. Cheers first. Here.
Cheers. For the sake of TV.
All right.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. That's the birthday cake shot. Okay.
Do you get why it tastes like it's called the birthday cake shot? Tastes like cake.
Yeah, it does.
The aftertaste at the end tastes like cake.
Is it because of the hazelnut? Or?
Yeah, it's a combination of the powdered sugar, everything combined.
Okay.
That's why.
Can I have one more lemon?
Yeah, sure. Here.
With the sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not into alcohol. This is the first time that I ever drank vodka on TV. Again, let me tell you, this is not about getting drunk. That's why I'm gonna have lemon again. All right, we had a birthday cake shot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just to inform you that celebration you do not have to get drunk, okay? So this is a friendly thing. This is the first time I ever did on TV. I will not do it again. But anyway, all right, for the sake of celebration, let's do this. Yes,
okay,
Wish.
for the second drink that I'm going to be sharing with you this afternoon. Afternoon, no?
Afternoon.
Okay, there you go. We're going to be making sangria, a classic sangria. It's a Spanish fruit punch with wine.
It's friendlier for the women.
Yeah, lighter, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, for the ingredients, we have a bottle of red wine.
Okay.
You can use Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, or...
Those are all dry wine,
yeah,
right?
any dry red wine will do. You can even do white.
Okay.
So you can be creative with your
Does it have to
sangria.
be dry wine? Or it can be
It's
something
better
else?
to use dry because you're going to be adding lemon soda,
Okay.
which is sweet.
All right.
And I think it's better because you're going to be adding fruits as well, which are sweet. So the dry wine complements the flavor of the fruits and the other ingredients.
And everything else. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so red
You're
wine.
making a pitcher.
Yeah, lemon soda, some brandy.
Okay.
Juice of 1 lemon.
All right.
Also,
So that's like a regular sized lemon.
yes,
Okay.
that's right. And the juice of 1 orange.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so you just pour it in. It's just easy.
So all one
Yes.
bottle for one
Yes,
pitcher of sangria.
750 ml.
Okay. For those of you who know me, you'll be very glad, especially for those who have been trying to actually get me to drink alcohol. You'll be very glad.
Okay.
I did it. One shot. I don't even know how to do the one shot. I was sipping it. Okay.
Okay.
So one
and it
bottle
depends
of red
on how
wine.
much brandy you want, how strong
Okay.
you want your sangria. I'm going to be putting about 3 shots
Okay.
of this.
3 of that. Isn't
Yeah.
that too strong?
No, not at all.
Okay, Luigi always says, no, not at all. But after I had a birthday cake shot, I don't know what I can say. Ladies and gentlemen, it was water. I'd like to believe so. So 3 shots of that.
Yeah. About 3 shots. You can add more. You can also...
Depending
you can
on how strong.
Yeah, you can
you
actually
want
omit
it.
the brandy if
Okay.
you like.
So there's an option. If
Yeah.
they don't like the taste of brandy, they can just go with red wine.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and then simply add the fruits in. Okay,
Oh wow,
so-
like everything.
Well,
so the
you
fruits
can-
that we have...
Classic sangria has actually lemon, only lemon and orange.
Okay.
But here I'm gonna add some grapes.
Okay. So you have grapes. So there you
Actually,
can
we'll
actually have
add-
like multiple...
Yeah, we'll add the juice also before.
So that's the orange juice.
It's orange and this is the lemon.
All right.
And
So this
then
is good, like, you know, when you're making drinks or mixing drinks, this is good like for your friends.
pears.
Yeah.
So I said you can be creative. You can even put strawberries. You can put
Oh, really?
any
Okay.
fruit.
So any fruit. There's
Basically any fruit.
There's no prescription of what
No,
fruit.
not at all.
Okay.
But more on the lemon and the orange. Goes well together with the red wine.
Okay.
Okay.
So I can see that you're finishing all the lemons and the oranges
Yeah.
because they match with the red wine. And those are apples, like you have
Right.
like green apples.
Yes, green, Granny Smith, and Red Delicious. You can use Fuji. You can use actually anything.
Okay.
All right. A little more of this.
And do you have to like let it sit for
Yes,
a while?
actually, it's good you asked that because you have to. It's better to make it sit so the flavors meld together.
Okay.
Preferably overnight, but you can also do maybe 3 hours.
Okay.
In the fridge.
Yeah. At least for some people who's preparing for friends to come to their houses
Right.
or for parties, they would know. So they can prepare this probably 3 to 4 hours ahead of time.
That's it. Yeah, that's right.
Or maybe even
the
overnight.
day before is
Yeah.
better.
So they can really
Actually,
get
we'll put it all in. It can fit.
Yeah. So they can...
And then just give this a good stir. like so.
Okay.
Careful.
Right. And you can also opt to actually eat the fruits.
Yes. And actually the fruits taste good after they've been marinating in the red wine and the brandy overnight.
Okay.
Okay.
So have you been mixing drinks for your families on Christmas?
Yes, most of the time.
You're the one who's in charge of that.
Yes. Well, both my sister and I cook, so.
So you're practically in charge of the menu for every holiday that you have.
Right. Okay.
All right. So that's a lot.
So this is
of
how you
food.
serve it. Okay. You get a glass. Like a big wine glass will do. You add a few ice cubes in it.
Okay.
Okay. Put some fruit in.
So that's fresh.
Yeah.
I'm sure for those of you who are watching and you're into really into these things, I'm sure that you wouldn't want to be drinking this just off that as we made it. You would really want it overnight
this is
at
just
least.
For the sake of the show,
Yeah.
I suppose. And then you put mixture in like this, maybe 2/3 of the way.
Okay.
And then you top it off with lemon flavored soda.
All right. So it can be 7-Up.
Yeah.
In our case here.
Sprite, 7-Up. Or ginger ale if you have it.
Okay.
Even
But what
better.
would be better? Like what would you prefer for some people?
I like ginger ale, but I couldn't get ginger ale today.
Yeah.
So I decided to use
Yes.
lemon soda.
What is the difference of the taste? Like given that you are really into these
this
things.
is more citrusy. And ginger ale is more, I think, more neutral in flavor. Okay, so that's done.
Okay. And that's how you serve it.
Yeah.
Do you have to really like serve it in a big glass, wine glass?
Better. Yeah, so
Better.
here, give it a try.
Okay. This is the second drink that I'm having, but I am just taking a sip. All right? So let's see. It's not bad actually. Like for people who are not really into alcohol, I'm not into alcohol. For those of you who know me, I've never drunk. I cannot, for some reason, and for the life of me, not get into the bitterness of the alcohol. This is good because I can taste the orange. This is better. But I can opt not to have the brandy.
Yeah.
Just in case. All right, I'm not drunk yet. So, all right, so we're on to our third drinks.
The third
drink when
That's
we come
right.
back. We are on to our third drink. Okay, and I'm glad that I'm not drunk. Sige, Widge.
Okay.
What's next?
So the third drink is a spiked iced chocolate drink.
Okay, iced chocolate drink.
You can also serve it hot if you like, but it's so hot here in the Philippines. So,
Yes,
I mean, you know,
better
I
to
prefer
serve it cold.
Right.
Okay.
So I have here
So
some
we call that iced chocolate drink? Is that-
spiked.
Spiked.
Because we're adding Irish cream,
Okay.
which is a combination of cream and whiskey, and brandy.
Brandy.
as well.
Because earlier on, we did the birthday cake shot,
Yeah.
and then the sangria, and this time the spiked chocolate drink.
Right.
Alright,
And I also
sige.
have like, in order for you know, it's a good way to steer your drink. And for the holiday season, we have a
Yes.
candy cane.
Right.
And some ice and some chocolate that was prepared
Yes.
earlier. So
Okay.
basically, just make hot chocolate and
Okay.
cool it down. I prefer.
So did you, like, is it from scratch,
yes,
your chocolate
yes,
drink?
it's from a bar,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it was actually cooked with milk over low fire until it melts and everything.
But should they not have the time to actually really do it from a chocolate bar and then mix with milk? Can they do it with a...
They can
Ready-made.
with the
But the taste would be different.
It would
Yeah.
be very
Yeah.
different, I suppose.
It shows with your face. You would prefer to do it from scratch because
Yeah,
everything
like-
that's from scratch is always better.
Right, and it won't really taste as good if it's from a Tetra Brick
Yes.
you buy from the supermarket.
Right.
So what you do is simply put
Okay.
a couple of ice cubes, maybe three or four in a glass,
Yeah.
and then fill it halfway with the chocolate.
Okay. So that's the one that's from scratch.
Put a shot of brandy.
How many bars of chocolates did you use for that?
About half a bar of, normally they sell it in rolls, like they call it locally tablea.
Yeah.
So probably one of those.
All right.
Because I used something else. I used a bigger bar.
Yes.
So they can actually melt one.
Okay, because when you said chocolate, I was thinking more of a like Cadbury or something. So it's tablea. Yeah. It's really like
just tablea.
Cacao. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so a shot of brandy. Just a shot.
Okay. So this is like an option for you when you gather with friends and all that to talk. Of course, drink moderately. Make sure that you don't get drunk. I always say that. Because there's no point to celebration if you're drunk anyway.
Right.
And the whole of that. So that's the one with the
Irish
it's also
cream.
a shot, okay?
Yes, a shot of Irish cream. And then to finish, just get a candy cane, stick it in, and then stir it.
And that's good. And you can eat the candy cane as well.
They can eat the candy cane, yes. After.
Is there like do you prefer a flavor of the candy cane, or does it have to be like peppermint?
Normally peppermint. Yeah, peppermint would be good.
Okay.
Right.
I'd like to say that I'm drinking a chocolate drink. It's good. I can taste the bitterness of the alcohol. Which, thank you for giving us these drinks.
Okay.
All right.
You're welcome.
Any Christmas favorite memories?
Christmas
when you were like when you were doing these things.
Like last year, I slipped and a champagne flute went inside my hand.
Really?
That's a memorable. Yeah, last Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, my memory of Christmas, I think I associate Christmas with my childhood. More so, I enjoyed Christmas when I was a kid.
Yes, I think we all do that. We enjoy Christmas, or we can remember Christmas more.
Right.
Childhood
As an adult, I suppose I associated with food and drinking. I suppose.
And responsibility.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I sure hope that you were not really drunk during those times. It was just like
tipsy.
More of a tipsy.
Maybe a bit tipsy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't go into the tipsy mode. Just
tipsy is fine. Drunk is not. Tipsy is just
drunk
happy.
is not. Make sure that you are still in your senses. Which, thank you for giving us these ideas.
Thank you for having me.
All right, when we come back, we will get to the family dinner. All right, so this time we've done our drinks, we've done the mashed potato, and we've done the stuffing. This time, this is the stuffing, right?
No, this is the gravy.
This is the turkey itself. It's the gravy. We're making the gravy.
The sauce.
Okay. All right, sige.
So remember the vegetables.
Yes, exactly.
So these are the vegetables that we cooked the turkey on. Remember when my sister started the roast?
Yes.
These are the vegetables: the celery, the onion, and the carrots.
All right.
Okay, it's been caramelizing below the turkey. Right?
Okay.
What that does is it intensifies the flavors. So what we're doing now is we put it direct on the flame, and then we are going to deglaze. Deglazing means simply adding an alcohol, any alcohol to the base of your roast, like the vegetables, so that you can get all these. Can you focus on this, like these little bits and pieces?
Yes.
It's very flavorful. The particles that are stuck. So what you do is just pour the wine on it.
Okay.
Like so.
Does it have to be white wine? Does it have to be?
It can be red, whatever you have available.
Okay.
And what you do?
Luigi has been doing the gravy ever since?
Yeah, since time immemorial.
It's time immemorial. We call him the gravy master.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna sit back and relax while he does it.
Yes.
So what you do is you get all these caramelized bits and pieces from the turkey.
Okay.
The juices that have been. Okay, so the wine. So first of all, we had this on high heat, right?
Right.
So being it on high heat and then you splash the alcohol on it, removes all the bits and pieces, particles.
And if you're here, it smells good.
And then you reduce this. Now you make it evaporate.
Okay.
Until half of the liquid that you put in is gone. Okay.
But does it have any measure to how much wine should you?
Okay, probably about I would say half a cup.
Okay.
Yeah. See, all the particles are gone.
Yes.
Okay? There's nothing stuck on our pan anymore. Everything is here. And this is, we simply boiled the giblets, or the batikulon, as you call it in Ilonggo.
And the neck.
And the neck. And the liver.
Okay.
With an onion and a celery and some carrots. And then,
Okay.
bay leaf, garlic. You know, you boil it down.
All right. So it's batikulon, neck, and then
Usually when you buy turkey, it comes with the neck, the giblets, the liver. Okay?
And then how did you
boil it.
Food processor, boil?
Yeah, and then you
have to go through in our blender.
Okay.
Yeah, just shred it and then put it in the food processor. Okay, we're about ready. You see this? It's thick.
Yeah.
Pour it on.
Okay, so all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
That's about a liter.
Yeah, about a
And
liter.
there's a thigh. There's
Sorry?
a thigh to it.
There's
There's
a-
liver to that.
Yes.
No.
There's liver. There's
Yeah,
a
thigh,
thigh.
yes.
That time, whatever the turkey came with. Some people who don't want to do this can just use broth and then can use a roux. But like why? It comes with it na eh.
Yes.
So just boil everything.
Oh.
And then maybe a little bit of water.
Yeah. Here.
And you're not eating it as it is. I mean,
Get me some
you're
water.
used a blender to blend, so you'll never know it's actually a thigh there or neck there
It tastes
or.
so good.
It's like lechon sauce,
Yes.
but more refined, I suppose. You hardly even taste the liver.
Yes, like we know with the
Season
real
it.
lechon sauce.
A little bit.
So eyeballing it.
Yeah. That's fine. And then maybe add a little bit of water. Just probably a third of a cup, half a cup.
Which, what would you prefer for your gravy? Is it really thick or is it like watery?
Halfway.
Okay.
Halfway between thick and not too thin, not too thick, because it's not supposed to be like lechon sauce where it's
Yes.
all congealed and really
Yes.
thick. With turkey, well, as long as it coats the spoon, see, you have it coating the spoon. That's
Yeah.
fine.
And
So
that's
just
with
wait.
the vegetables now.
Right. You wait for this to come to a boil, and then you strain this, and then you're done.
Okay.
You're finished.
Oh, so you strain it.
Right.
But you can actually eat the vegetables, right?
You can, but
You want it to be
a lot of
If
But like
okay.
when you strain it
Well,
and you
actually,
would
know
want
what?
to.
If you don't want to waste the vegetables, what you can do is put it back in the food processor.
puree
And then-
everything. Yeah, you can, but
You can also.
I
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Why?
Because this has already been caramelized. All the juices were
Yes.
already, all the flavors were already in the juices,
Oo.
and we already use it.
Yes.
So what for?
Too chunky.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just
So
wait
there
for
are
it to
family
boil.
who cooks, so they know.
Can
I put
You
pepper
did
already.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
Too many
You
cooks.
try it
for
first.
us,
Alright,
so
yeah.
keep quiet.
Yeah, you did the turnkey. So,
No, I love it when he does this. Usually I'm having wine night
oo.
during the end. So
Because your part is done with the turkey
Yes.
and the oven.
Yes,
So
and
this
then
time it's the
I
gravy.
do some of the extra dishes the day before. We do 50-50 of the work.
Yes. Where did you learn or how did you learn doing the gravy? How did you become the master gravy?
Gravy master.
Yeah, gravy master.
Trial and error, really. I suppose I've never really made a mistake with the gravy. I think it's just because I come from a family of cooks.
Who loves to eat?
Yeah, who love to eat and love to cook, So it's very simple.
But why gravy? Why not something else?
Because
Why not
turkey
be a
goes with
master
gravy.
I mean, why
know,
be
oh
a
my
master of a gravy? Why not?
That was just meat.
That's just one of what I do. One of the dishes I really do.
He
but
makes gumbo.
I make a lot of things.
Makes-
I make better Filipino food than
Then
her.
yeah.
Yes.
When it's Filipino food, it's
Okay.
makes it. There
Like
are
because
certain
it's
dishes.
it's basically the same as doctors. Doctors are doctors, but they have specialization. So for some people, like when they cook, they tend to specialize on something more than they know how to do.
Right.
They know how to cook, but they tend to specialize more on some dishes. Others love baking more, or
Oh, we both like cooking.
I both like to bake. We both like to bake and cook.
Yeah, but cooking more than baking.
I suppose, yes, because it's easier.
For us, it's easier.
Yes. Between the two of you, who loves to bake more?
Me.
Maybe her. No, but lately I've been baking a lot also.
Let's say I'll try the recipe.
Have you ever tried like baking bread? Like
No.
good
Yeah,
bread?
but I think I'm really Filipina in that way, that I like my rice more than my bread.
Yes.
So I don't really look for bread. But yeah, I have.
Which I see that you added more salt.
Yeah. Lots more salt.
All right. So this is
I'm gonna
what
leave
it's
you
like
to
to
this
actually.
workshop.
Maybe a little sugar. Can you get me some sugar?
Okay, sure.
Just to balance everything.
So if it's sugar, like how is it? Is it white
Very
sugar?
little, like
or-
maybe a fourth of a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, just to balance the
Does
flavor.
it matter if it's white or brown?
White.
Okay.
I prefer white.
Why is that so?
It just
They say that white
it's
is
a
not
cleaner
healthy, of
taste. It's a cleaner taste. Instead of using MSG,
course. Yes.
which is not healthy.
Yes.
It's the same thing. It's from sugar. So
Here.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah.
Eyeball. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you to finish up while I decorate the turkey.
All right.
All right. I'll see you later, yes.
Yep.
So which, like, how do you do that? How do you know it's actually cooked?
It
You've
thickens
added
more,
it in? Okay.
and then you can see here. It coats,
Yeah.
so it's almost done.
Okay.
See, it's not watery.
Okay.
All you have to do is
If you
strain
can
this.
see, if you can see in the camera, the smoke. With that, it smells good.
Yeah. And then after finishing, maybe a knob of butter. Yeah, like this much. Go. Excuse me. What this does, adding a knob is like about 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
So what this does is actually makes your gravy taste better and shinier.
Okay.
Notice after
With the
I add
butter.
it, yeah, if after I add the butter in, see, shine.
Yeah.
Adding fat into it from the butter makes it shiny
Yes.
and richer.
So always go to actually have butter. Butter makes
Right.
makes everything good.
See, it's done.
Okay. And when it's done, you just have to strain it.
Yes.
And that becomes
And
super
that's
easy.
your gravy.
When we come back, we will get to see everything. All right, so we have transferred places, Riz, and I see the turnkey. Can you believe that? The turkey. I'm so used to doing construction work. Not that I do the construction work, but with the turnkey contract. Anyway, this is Christmas. You have just prepared turkey.
Well, you were there to enjoy it, and so did Luigi. Luigi
Enjoy.
helped, yeah.
Yes, Riz, this is the last installment for our Christmas special. Is there any encouragement that you would want to give for those who have, watched us for the last 3 weeks that we actually did the Christmas special? Given that our focus is on generosity, love, and service to people, and I know that's how you actually express your love, your service, and being generous to your friends, family, and your guests. Do you have any encouragement for them?
Yeah, well, for single moms that are like me, I mean, Christmas sometimes can be a little bit sad because, our idea of a family is complete. Like,
Yes.
there's a dad and a mom, kids, like that. So it's just me and my kids. And, of course, my mom and my brothers. But the encouragement that I could give, like what I do, is since I love to cook, I cook for the family. Christmas is about service and sharing, and just for people who don't like to cook, the career-oriented ones, you could just set the table, or you could even just buy everything, but you just set it up nicely so that the family can really be together, so you can really feel the warmth. So my message for single moms like me is not to be so sad, because
Look at the brighter
yeah,
side.
look at the brighter side. Christmas is about sharing, family, and of course Jesus.
Exactly, that's right. Riaz, thank you for having us, for sharing your kitchen to us for the last 3 weeks, and send our regards also to Luigi for teaching us how to actually make cocktails.
Yes. Thank you for coming, guys.
Yes.
It was a nice experience, and you're welcome anytime. Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Don't forget to join the conversation online by leaving us a comment on any of the social media platforms that you see on your screen. And just very recently, we have uploaded the past episodes from Season 1 in YouTube, so you might want to also check that out. And if you need prayer or encouragement, do send us an email because we take your prayer requests seriously and in confidence. We really pray for them. And as always, if you want to be purified like this, Billy Joe is your guy. Call or text him. His number is on your screen as always. As I often say, no matter what changes in your life, no matter what circumstances you are in or the situation that you are in, you don't have to lose hope because you are not trusting in your life, but in the God who holds your life. That is Jesus Christ. And remember that Christmas, the most important thing and the focus is the Christ in Christmas. From Emmylou One-on-One and Piaya Network, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Join me for Season 2 in 2018 because we will have exciting episodes for you.